Good evening and welcome to everyone. You join us for this T20 between the Chennai Carvers and the Kolkata Kits. I'm Mike Atherton, and next to me in the commentary position is Mel Jones, Ali Mitchell, Ian Healy and the one and only Lord Gower.
Thanks, Athers. We're almost ready to get underway. Earlier, I took a look at the conditions for the day, and it really does seem like a batter's paradise. Don't think the bowlers were getting a lot of help on this pitch. Gorgeous clear weather and no threat of any rain.
Fantastic breakdown, David, thanks. It looks like the captains are ready for the toss. Let's go pitch side.
Well, the captain must think there's a little bit of life to squeeze out of this pitch. Personally, I'd have been getting the pads on rather than fielding.
Signals that we're ready to go. First ball of the innings about to be bowled. Super piece of timing.
That was a massive shot, middled, and it flew over the boundary. Brilliant stuff.
Getting nicely settled at the crease now. Would have been really happy with that last shot. There'll be runs here. What great reactions. Brilliant catch close in.
An innings that promised much and really, in the end, delivered very little. Pretty disappointing all round.
New batter comes to the crease. Never an easy time to come in after the fall of a wicket. Good piece of fielding to stop some runs. Could that be out? Looks so.
A trudge back to the pavilion. A disappointing display in the end. For someone with such batting skills, this goes down as a fail.
Edged.
Just can't seem to get the ball away. That's the third dot.
A wonderful delivery to get the edge. You've got to keep hammering away at that spot time and again. Wow, that's missed the lot.
Just need to settle down. The timing's off. These deliveries are there to be hit. Time for cool heads.
Over. The Super Kings are 2 for 6. The right armour is coming into the attack from the north end. Straight to the fielder.
Got forward well and was able to drive the ball. A lovely shot and good running. That was a pretty wild delivery, lost all control.
drives and misses everything.
I'd say it was the right shot to choose, but it was just timed badly. Just couldn't get the drive away.
Doesn't beat the infield.
No runs on that occasion. Got into position nicely, just too early on the shot. Couldn't find a gap. Nice running between the wickets, clipping the pads, not the bat though. I don't think there was any bat on that as they come through for the single.
Nicked it.
Good running. It needed to be as well. Probably closer than they expected.
Good bowling. Kept it nice and tight and made it hard to score runs. The right armour is coming on to bowl from the south end. Great shot, at least one on offer.
That was a solid shot, driven off the front foot. Fantastic cricket shot. Probably deserved more from it.
Couldn't get it through the field.
Got forward and was able to drive the ball. Lovely shot and good running.
Good pickup, big chance. Trouble, oh, gone.
The big wicket is gone. Never really looked comfortable, and now they have to start the long walk back.
Stokes comes out to bat in a bit of form, but it'll be interesting to see how they go today. Blocks that ball out of the way with the pad.
Nice running between the wickets. Clipping the pads, not the bat though.
Stokes ready to face their first ball. Really needs to settle quickly and see if they can get the ball into the gaps. Thought it got past them, but a fantastic dive to cut it off.
Not wasting any time, they're off the mark straight away.
Didn't keep the foot behind the line. Just a slight tweak to the run-up will sort it out. Always looking to cash in on a free hit. Up to the bowler to come up with something to prevent it happening. This should be close.
Off the body and they scamper through for a run.
Time to keep the pressure on now. Great last ball to find the edge. It's just a case of finding the same spot. Beaten on the drive.
A reckless heave. This batter is usually a bit more elegant in their stroke play than this. Poor batting. Great work behind the stumps. Did well not to let it through.
Southey getting a wicket in that over. Really great bowling. There wasn't much on offer to the batters.
Great work behind the stumps, save some runs with that dive.
Ease through the field. There'll be runs here.
Not many runs off the bat so far, but the team total, it's moving along nicely.
Misses everything.
Surely that's got to be called a wide. It's completely out of reach. That's wild. Nothing elegant about that shot. Just not timing it at all. It's poor play.
Great shot through the gap.
That's a very difficult shot to get right. Straight back at the bowler with a lot of pace, and the covering fielder had no chance.
Do they go full? Do they go short? A lot to ponder after the boundary. Well placed. Should get a single. Gone. Brilliant in the field.
It's the sort of dismissal that sees the momentum swing back to the bowler. Gone, but not for many.
A new batter always likes to feel bat on ball early on as they bring a bit of energy to the crease. Can't get that outside the ring field.
Starting to get really interesting now. That's the 5th wicket, and a very frustrated person is heading back to the pavilion.
And with that wicket, the new batter will mark their guard. They just need to rotate the strike early on as they get settled.
Well, they never really got in the right position for the drive for that one. A bit of a loose shot in my reckoning.
That's off the middle of the bat.
Nothing really wrong with the delivery. Got onto the front foot and found the space to get that one to the boundary.
Nice shot. Runs possible. Out! Caught!
Really getting towards the tail enders now. 6th wicket gone. There's not a lot left in this lineup.
With the fall of that wicket, the new batter comes out to the crease. They're quick to take guard and face up.
Had to pull off the big dive to save some certain runs. Did it very well, did the keeper.
Head over the ball. Great shot. That's racing away.
It was just a little bit too full, and it was beautifully timed.
They shouldn't get too discouraged with that last ball. The first step as a bowler is to get the batter playing, which they've managed. If they can find the right spot, the reward will eventually come. They'll get at least one. Nicely taken. Quick to latch onto it.
Well, this is a fantastic wicket. Kept the runs down. Really didn't get settled. Looked to be in trouble, sadly, for most of the knock.
A big opportunity. They've worked hard in recent weeks. They should have the confidence to build an innings and get big runs on the board.
Beautiful slower ball. No contact at all. That was just too good.
Timed that brilliantly.
Well, that's a waste of a delivery. Absolutely no trouble getting onto it and dispatching it for 6.
I'd like to see them aim for the top of off now. As a bowler, you've got to make them play on your terms. Finds the fielder with that shot.
Oh, good running. It needed to be as well. That's probably a lot closer than they expected.
Ali takes guard. Been in pretty good touch lately. You wouldn't want to let them get away early with some easy boundaries. Could be close.
Well, this is a fantastic wicket. Kept the runs down, really didn't get settled and looked to be in trouble for most of the knock.
Difficult period as they come to the wicket. They'll take plenty of time to set themselves up before facing their first ball. Quick onto that in the infield.
No runs on that occasion. Got into position nicely, just too early on the shot and couldn't find a gap. Got forward and was able to drive the ball. Lovely shot, good running.
An inexpensive over ends and a wicket coming from it. 3 more fielders can be moved outside the circle.
Tried to get the drive away, timed it poorly, lucky to survive. Just threw the shot too early. Well, that would have been a very risky run. The right call was made in the end. Southey with a superb delivery. Got them trying to drive, but messing everything up. Umpire signals wide. Such a poor delivery. Really need to work out what actually went wrong there.
Collects that one, simple as you like, inside the ring.
Not a great delivery, got it full and lucky not to be hit to the boundary.
Waiting.
That sees the completion of the over. A good one too, not many opportunities to score. Narine coming into the attack from the north end.
A bit of frustration after that shot. Went after it, but just couldn't lay a bat on it.
Back go the stumps. Missed the straight ball.
The ball did just enough to beat the bat, and this innings has ended before it could start. Out bowled for a duck. Deceived by the drift, beaten by the spin. It's as simple as that, really. That spun a long, long way, and yet somehow it missed completely everything.
Really good over. Takes a wicket, keeps it tight. Somehow they've got to find the boundaries. Southey from the south end. Super piece of timing.
That races away to the boundary. A beautiful shot off the front foot. Just textbook stuff.
Getting nicely settled at the crease now. Would have been really happy with that last shot. Wow, that's missed the lot.
That's a wild one. Nothing elegant about that shot. Just not timing it at all. Poor play.
Super shot.
Pretorius got it into the gap and the ball did the rest. Brilliant shot.
A boundary off the last ball. Is it a sign they're trying to push the run rate?
Not a great shot in the end. Practices the shot again. Just need to keep their head down now.
Yes.
It's off the body rather than the bat, but gets through for one.
There'll be runs here. There'll be one run here for them.
Onto the front foot and punched it nicely. Would have hoped to find the rope.
The end of a tidy over. Batting doesn't seem to be easy out there at the moment. Good pressure building.
just need to settle down. The timing's off. These deliveries are there to be hit. Time for cool heads.
Drives and misses everything.
I'd say it was the right shot to choose, but it was just timed badly. Just couldn't get the drive away.
Gone right through the defences. Early wickets will be the key. It's a below par score. If the batting gets away early, we could see a very simple run chase. This total is well below par, and the openers are going to be looking to close this out quickly. The bowlers are going to have to find someone to make up for the rest of the team's batting failures. Misses out on the first ball of the innings.
Maybe they didn't pick it up. Very late on the shot. Overstepped, an easy way to get the scoring started.
An effort ball and called on the front foot. At least they've got an extra ball to go for the wicket.
I'm not sure what happened with that delivery. Maybe trying the slower ball, but just got it all wrong. That was a pretty wild delivery, lost all control.
Yep.
I don't think the batter can quite believe they missed out there. It was a bit of a gift, really. And on a free hit, too.
Massive edge.
Threw the hands at it, got it early, but enough on it to get 4.
A wonderful delivery to get the edge. They've got to keep hammering away at that spot time and again. Pads that one. Let's see if they can get the ball up into the slot like before. So crucial to follow up that last delivery and keep the batter under pressure. Time that perfectly.
Just perfection, a majestic shot. You just cannot hit it any better than that. Raced away to the boundary.
Flew away with pace. Brilliant timing.
Well, that was just textbook. Finds the space and power to lift that ball over the top, and it just keeps going.
A lot of pressure coming to the crease. Not had the best of weeks leading up to this game, and will want to show everyone their strength. Singh, the right armour, is coming into the attack from the south end.
That's a great take. Needed a big stretch to prevent any runs. A little late on that, no run scored. It looked a pretty good delivery, to be honest. Umpire, though, has given it as a wide.
Great shot. Placement exquisite.
Well, that was a really solid shot. Read the length early to get onto the front foot, and that raced away for 4.
Perfectly timed.
The fielder could only pick that up off the boundary rope. Punched that away through the covers with exquisite timing.
A little short on that occasion. Needs to adjust the length slightly to be just a little fuller. Too short on this pitch, and as we've seen already, it makes it very easy to score.
Well, another chance to bowl that one. Really can't have been wide by much, though.
Hit right on the body. Misjudged it a bit, maybe, but couldn't seem to get out of the way. That will have hurt. Onto the front foot. Super shot. Should be 4.
Good throw from the deep, on target. Good running, just finding the gap, and that allows for rotation of the strike and keeps the pressure on the bowlers.
It mightn't get to the boundary, should at least get a couple.
Didn't time it at all, but managed to get it away to the boundary.
End of the over. The Knight Riders are none for 35. Huge appeal. Good catch. Out.
That is a big wicket. You want to send key people back to the pavilion quickly. Excellent work.
Coming to the wicket, they'll be looking to play within the V early and expand as they get settled.
That's a harsh call from the umpire. I've seen wider than that not called. Left alone and easily through to the keeper.
High, high, high in the air. This should be an easy chance. Caught, gone.
This innings cut short before it could really take off. They'll be disappointed they couldn't go on and score a big one.
It's a long way to walk out here just to walk straight back. They'll just want to get this first one behind them and then push on. Middle that one, great timing. Crying wolf is not the best approach. It'll just annoy the umpire. Great shot. At least one on offer. That's gone. Couldn't ask for an easier catch.
So that's the third wicket down, trudging off the field. They're well and truly into the middle order now.
The team will be after a positive innings from this batter. A great opportunity to come in and put some runs on the board. Beats the cover fielder. Nice shot.
That's the way you want to start your innings. Into position quickly and drills it to the boundary.
Gone. Played all around it.
It's another wicket, the fourth. Sometimes you just have to accept that you couldn't do anything about a delivery.
The field will come up now, you'd think. Pressure should definitely be on the new batter, who strides to the middle. They will be looking for another quick wicket.
Just need one of the cameramen to send that one back. A little bit of width, but clinically put away.
You can see how good this pitch can be for batting. You want the player coming forward, but it's a tight margin. Only a touch full and put away.
The bowler watches that one go straight back over their head for six. Brilliant shot.
It's been a great over so far. 2 boundaries from it. Runs coming very easily. Doesn't beat the infield. Needs a direct hit.
Got forward well and was able to drive the ball. A lovely shot and good running. Singh shakes their head. It was there to be hit, but couldn't make the most of it.
What a delivery, beaten by sheer pace. Rips it through right onto the stumps.
The Kolkata kids are now 5 for 56.
Narain is new to the crease. They'll be keen to field bat on ball early on.
Please make him welcome.
Just can't seem to get the ball away. That's the third dot.
The Knight Riders weren't given much of an opportunity. A very tidy over. Head over the ball. Great shot. That's racing away.
And that marks the end of the match. The Kolkata kids complete a decisive victory in this match. Thank you very much for joining us. Please remember to drive responsibly.
Extremely comfortable win. Just so brilliant on so many levels. You cannot compete with that level of skill shown. It was a masterclass.
Well, that was a really one-sided contest. The result